Hey yo, what's up? Mochi here, and welcome to the start of another new series that we're gonna be doing here on YouTube. And it's tentatively titled Let's Check Out Jin Hyeonju. And yeah, we're gonna be, well, checking out her career before she went to be a contestant on Universe Ticket. So, uh, the reason we're doing this is because, well, Hyunju is actually my favorite contestant on Universe Ticket. Although if any of you have watched my reactions to that, I tried to keep my expectations tempered throughout the series because I didn't quite think that she would make it into the final group. There were other contestants who I felt were more popular, even though I liked Jin Hyunju more. So yeah, I was trying to be a bit realistic about it, temper my expectations. But in the end, she got in to the final group, and yeah, uh, and that was probably like the what I'm most thankful for about that show. Because like I was just hoping against hope that she would get in, and she did. And yeah, I'm quite excited to see her debut as part of Eunice. And while we're still waiting around for that, we are gonna be checking out, Jin Hyunju's stuff in the past, starting with Good Day, where she was known as Lucky, and then we're going to be checking out Signature afterwards, where Hyunju was known as Belle. So yeah, today we're gonna be checking out Good Day and their title track Rolly. Apparently, this is their one and only title track. They only released one EP, and that's because yeah, Good Day disbanded soon after this, I think. Not quite sure about the history. I did do some background research though, but it's more like the members got re-debuted under a couple other different groups in the same company. So it's not like disbandment as in all of them were let go, but like five of the members, Good Day had 10 members, five of the members re-debuted in Signature, and four of the other members re-debuted in Red Square. So they were probably just like being rebranded. Sort of like, I don't know, it reminds me of like the Mix Dreamcatcher thing. But probably not as drastic of a change. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't listened to Signature yet. And I haven't listened to Good Day yet. We'll see. We'll see. So we're going into this with practically no information. I don't even know what kind of style Good Day does in their songs or in this particular song. So that's why we're here to check it out. So let's get right to it. Before this intro gets any longer. Here we go. Okay. Is it gonna be a dreamy song? Oh wait, no. What? Now it became like a ballad? Good night. And then so midnight. What? We're getting change ups here in the sound. Oh! Whoa! Suddenly we have big band. Oh yeah, Genie. We'll talk about her later. Ooh, very bouncy and fun. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Lucky. Ooh. Like that pre-chorus a lot. That hits quite nicely. I really wasn't expecting this kind of sound. Ooh. She looks so different here. Oh. Wow. Where? What? What's up with this? Suddenly became a ballad? But it sounds good as well. And then we're building back up. Ooh. Nice. A really playful song. Ah, okay. Okay, before we get into discussing the song, let's uh uh spit out some facts before I forget. Some stuff that came up in my background research. Okay, so the guy in this MV is Beijing Young. I'm not sure if I'm remembering that correctly. So he was a former member of 101 and then became a member of CIX. Not quite sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But he does look very familiar. I might have seen him somewhere else though. And there's another member here that I wanna gush about first before we get into the main thing. Yeah, the member here named Genie, right? I've encountered her before in my a couple of my reaction series. So first of all, she was in a K drama called Idol the Coup. So I did a reaction series to that on Patreon. Very heavy series, but I really like the payoff in the end. And yeah, Jeannie played the character of Chea in that series, and like, yeah, she was one of my favorite characters there. And apparently, and I only connected this when I did my research, she's also IL from Iris? How do you pronounce that? And so that would make her Yenicol from Girls Reverse. So I also did a reaction series to Girls Reverse, That one is available for free on my Patreon. Idol the Coup is a K drama, so that requires tier 1 of my Patreon. But yeah, Girls Reverse, I believe that's available for free on my Patreon. And yeah, she was Yannicole on Girls Reverse, which means, yeah, she was the character who had been in 3 groups prior. So Good Day, then Red Square, I believe, then Iris. So yeah, very very interesting to find that out. So yeah, uh, so that's it for that. I just had to get that out there before I forget my research. Now let's talk about the song itself. I was not expecting that, and you could kind of tell, like from the intro earlier, that this was going to be uh kind of a mix of styles. Actually, in the intro earlier, there was a part where, like, I think it was the good night portion that had this magical tone to it. And I think uh, again, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but from what I remember, the scene that they were showing there was referencing the scene later on in the song where the song kind of turns balladish. Yeah, like it might be the bridge portion. I don't know if that's actually the bridge, but yeah, there's a part of the song earlier that turned into like a ballad, and then the stuff that they were showing there, like the cards, it made me remember the scene at the in the intro where it was like, I think it said good night, and it was like magical tones, and then they also showed the cards there. But I'm not sure if it was called good night. It was the one before midnight, right? So I think that thing on the start was like a pseudo overture. Usually in musicals, an overture is like a sample mix of the music that you can expect throughout a whole musical. I don't know if the term actually applies here. This is not a like a whole musical show. It's one song, but it I think it did kind of like preview a little bit of what's to come in the song. So yeah. Anyways, where do we even begin with this one? Well, yeah, the starting threw me off guard. Uh, I was not expecting big band, but yeah, like the music, the instrumental hit in like this just very big and grand way, and it's just like, wow, we're in for such a fun ride here. And yeah, the music just bounced around a lot, and it was like oodles of fun. What I really liked though was the pre-chorus, the one where they go into sort of like a whispery chant. Oh, I love that part. It kind of felt a bit abrupt though towards the end of it, going into the build up for the chorus, but still good nonetheless. And then that bridge, we'll just call it a bridge for now. Like, they suddenly switched it up into a ballad, but it didn't feel too off for me. It just it just felt magical. Really, really magical. And yeah, man, I really, really like this song. I might actually put this not only on my daily playlist, but on my jamming playlist as well. For those who don't know, for those who are new, my jamming playlist is the playlist of my absolute favorites, containing my absolute favorites from all the stuff that I have checked out here so far on YouTube. Takes a while for me to update them though. I do it in batches. But yeah, this will most likely find its way onto my jamming playlist. I tend to the reason why I do it in batches is because like I give the songs that I check out here on YouTube some time to sink in. I do listen to them over and over again. And then once I'm fully convinced and like I'm ready to update my playlist with another batch, yeah, that's that's when that happens. But yeah, I'm saying now this could make its way to my jamming playlist. It's just just fun and magical and a very it takes you on such a wild ride, and none of it, well, at least for me, none of it feels off for me. It feels like it's well suited uh to my tastes. It's not exactly like spot on in my like preferences when it comes to music, but it's fun enough, it's magical enough that like I would want to listen to this over and over again. So yeah. And then speaking of Jin Hyunju, by the way, did a fantastic job here. Uh, I believe she's the maknae of Good Day, right? She looks quite different over here. Of course, like this is like 6 years ago, and but yeah, we saw her a little bit in the first part of the song, and then she did have a bit of a solo in the second part, so that was quite good. And yeah, uh, all the members actually were very mesmerizing in this one, especially the one who does the tail part of the pre-chorus. I'm not quite sure who that is, but she looks like Genie. And in fact, like I think I got her confused with Genie at the start, but then I realized that those are two people. So I'm not quite sure who that one is. But yeah, she's the one who does the tail end of the pre-chorus, the one that goes into like a high pitched squeak type thing. Really like the energy of that. Yeah. What else is there to say about this? I think that's probably it for my reaction to Rolly by Good Day. Um, and I can't wait to check out uh, how exactly things will change with five of the members going on to re-debut under Signature. Signature, I believe, has 7 members, so they have five, and then they're gonna add two. So yeah, I will not be checking out Red Square though. Maybe sometime in the future. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I'm gonna check out Red Square. Uh, because Red Square apparently didn't last. Well, yeah. Genie or what did she become in Red Square? Was she like green? I don't know about their names there. But she's now IL, right? IL in Iris. So yeah, don't know what happened there. But Signature apparently, yeah. Okay, this one I'm gonna need some help from you guys. we're not yet in the signature part of our journey, but I do want to throw this question out there already. If anyone can help me in the comment section down below about the status of signature right now. What is it? Like, they're not listed as disbanded. Actually, they did just release a comeback last year. Uh, so I think they're still going strong, I guess. But like, what's the status of Hyeonju? Because from the last time I researched, Hyeonju is still listed as a member of Signature, but she wasn't part of the last comeback. That much I know. She wasn't part of the last comeback, but she's still listed as a member of Signature, and Signature is still an ongoing group. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen there. It's probably maybe like Hyunju will not participate temporarily in Signature. Then maybe when Eunice's contract is up, if Signature is still around, she'll go back to it. Or will she do both? Not quite sure about that. Or like, yeah, there's yeah. If anyone can clarify that for me and or help me out in the comment section down below, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, that's just a question that popped up in my head when I was doing my background research on this one. I just do like some background research, not too extensive, and yeah, uh, uh, yeah, that's the extent of it. So we're done with Good Day. This their one track, and we are now looking forward to checking out Signature in the upcoming weeks. So we'll stay tuned for this series. It will be coming out every Friday here on YouTube, and yeah, we'll be checking out the origins of Hyeonju. So I believe in Signature she's known as Belle. That's gonna be interesting. And yeah, we'll stay tuned for that. Until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon, where I also post reactions to longer form content, more casual content, most of which is available for free. You can probably see the titles pop up here on the side. There's also some bonus stuff set aside for those who are kind enough to subscribe, such as access to my K-drama and anime reactions, which is incidentally, you can also access for free for 7 days, as that is tier 1 of my Patreon and has a 7-day free trial. So you might want to try that out. Higher tiers of my Patreon also get early access to raw recordings of my reaction videos and priority when it comes to recommendations. But don't get too fussed about all that. Like I said, most of the stuff on my Patreon is available for free, so don't be afraid to check it out. The link to my Patreon is in the description down below, as well as a link to a spreadsheet where you can more easily navigate and access the free content on my Patreon. So you might want to start with that. That's also in the description down below. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun and exciting journey with Jin Hyunju, I guess, as Lucky of Good Day and eventually Belle of Signature. Until next time, have a great day everyone, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.